Call in the 4 directions as we set the intent for the practice today. So go ahead, find your seat, bring your eyes to close, and find that ujjayi breath. Gentle contraction in the back of the throat, creating that humming, whispering sound of the breath. Sometimes it's called the ocean breath because it sounds like the ocean. Our intent for the practice today is to feel in to the areas that need a little extra attention, a little extra breath. Start to let your intuitive mind locate those areas right now as you continue drawing the breath in and out of the nose, over the back of the throat with that slight contraction. Let your intuition tell you what are the areas that need a little extra attention today, a little extra breath today. Notice what happens when you begin to nourish this area with your breath. So try to choose one area. It's a little bit easier to keep focused on and experience any shifts during the practice. Again, taking a deep breath in, closing the eyes. And let's turn towards the east. If you know where east is in your place, turn in that direction. Aho, ancient ones of the east, ancient spirits of fire, in place of daybreak, of sunrise, of the coming of a new opportunity, of a chance to do it again. In the east, we find our inspiration, quick hits of insight and energy fully formed and arriving to us through the modality of spirit. As you move through the practice today, allow your spirit to guide you into this practice of giving a little more attention, a little more breath to your spot. Take a deep breath into your area right now. Aho, ancient ones of the east. Okay, turn 90 degrees, let's go south. Aho, south. Ancient ones of the south, ancient spirits of water, guardians of the gates of emotion, relationship, creativity, movement, and pleasure. Ancient ones of the south, help us ally with our emotions so that when an emotion arises, we know it's an indicator for what we need to attend to, what we need to take care of, what we need to keep an eye on. Our emotions are these markers, but sometimes we lose the forest for the trees and we get caught up in a wave of emotion and we forget that these moments, these emotions are actually meant to guide us towards deeper understanding. Ancient spirits of water help us stay connected to our emotions as we move through the practice today. Help us experience our emotions as guideposts, as signs, and help us flow with our emotions and receive the wisdom from them that we need. Aho. Let's take a 90-degree turn to the west. Deepen your ujjayi breath. Sit really well, get connected to your root chakra, your pelvis, tailbone, sitting bones. Aho, west. Ancient spirits of earth, and keepers of the gates of sunset, of natural endings, of harvest time, of decay and of death. Ancient ones of the West, help us let go. Help us let go of how we think the pose should look. Help us tap into how we feel as we're in the pose. Instead of doing our yoga from the outside, can you help us, ancient ones of the West, spirits of all that is material and physical? Can you help us do our poses from the inside out, just the way a tree is created from the seed, from the very inside out? Aho. Let's turn 90 degrees to our north. Aho. North. Ancient ones of air, ancient spirits that ride on our breath and on our intuition. North, place of our elders, our ancestors, and all the wise men and women, the wisdom keepers of all the traditions. North, the direction from which our intuition flows, where our crown chakra opens and we receive guidance. Ancient spirits of this ethereal, intuitive realm, help us and support us in our practice today in tracking our needs, in tracking what happens when we give our bodies and ourselves a little bit more attention and a little bit more breath. Aho. Okay, turn back towards center on your mat, staying with your breath, and bring your feet into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees apart. We're going to begin with pranayama. You can keep the fingertips behind the back, or you can hold on to your toes. Just find a way that you can keep the chest tall and open. 3 rounds of Ujjayi breath right here. Begin. Inhale, really puff up, lift the chest up. Exhale, draw the belly back and in. One more time, inhale, lift the chest. Now walk your hands forward and exhale everything out of the mouth. Take a deep breath in all the way full. I'll hold for the count of 15. Exhale for 10. Now don't breathe in, stay empty and lift your pelvic floor, belly button up to the spine. Relax. Take a deep full breath in. Exhale all the air out. Stay empty, don't breathe in. Pull your belly button and pelvic floor up and in. And hold that for 8 more. Relax. Full deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Don't breathe in, pull belly button up and in, pelvic floor up and in, and hold for 10.
Let go. One more time, full breath in. Exhale completely. Stay all the way empty, do not breathe. Lift pelvic floor and navel and hold for 10. Relax. Inhale, sit up.
And take 3 rounds of Ujjayi breath. Come back to your area and inhale, give it a little more attention. Then inhale, bring your hands out from behind you, close your knees, come onto your back. You're going to need your prop, your roll or block or whatever it is that you're using. Have it by your side and come onto your back. We're going to start with elbow to knee. Interlace the hands behind your head. And bring your knees up over your hips. Your heels can kind of float down near the butt, but focus on the knees over the hips. If the knees are too close to the chest, you won't feel anything in the core. If the knees are too far away, your lower back might start to arch. Bring your knees over your hips where you can keep your lower back connected to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, press your low back down. Lift up the tip of your tail. Exhale, reach your left leg out and send both elbows towards your right thigh. Reach out through the left leg, pull belly in. Inhale, center, keep the head and shoulders up. Hold the breath, press the low back down, lift the tip of the tail. Exhale, reach your right leg away as you send both elbows over towards the left thigh. Pull belly in. Inhale, return to center, head and shoulders stay up. Hold breath, press low back down, lift tip of tail. Exhale, extend left leg, both elbows over towards the right. Lift up off your right shoulder blade, belly in. Inhale, center. Hold the breath, press the low back down, lift tip of tail. Exhale, extend right leg, elbows over to the left thigh. Lift up off the left shoulder blade, pull belly in. Inhale, center, head and shoulders stay up. Hold the breath, press the low back down, lift tip of tail. Exhale, reach left leg out, both elbows towards the right thigh. Now press your left foot like you're pushing it into a wall. Inhale, center, keep head and shoulders up. Hold your breath, press your low back down, lift the tip of your tail, extend your right leg out, both elbows towards the left thigh. Push your right foot like you're pushing it into a wall, belly down. Inhale, center, keep the head and shoulders up. Hold your breath, press your low back down, lift tip of tail. Exhale, reach the left leg out, elbows towards the right thigh. Now press your right foot like you're pushing it into an imaginary wall, belly in. Inhale, center. Hold the breath, press the low back down, lift the tail. Exhale, extend the right leg out, elbows to the left thigh. Press left foot into an imaginary wall. Pull your belly in. Inhale, center. Exhale and lower. Bring your feet down and take a deep breath into your area. And take your roll or block or prop and place it in between your thighs, right on your pubic bone. Send your legs straight up to the ceiling and interlace your hands behind your head. Now, do what's called a floint, right? So flex your feet, press your heels up. Now point the toes up towards the ceiling, and then just pull the toes back. So it's like half a flex of the foot and half a point. Spread the toes open, try to see air and light in between each toe. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, press your low back down. Lift the tip of the tail up to the roll. Exhale, squeeze the roll, elbows to thighs. Reach up through your legs, pull your belly in. Inhale and lower down. Hold your breath, press your low back down. Lift the tip of the tail. Exhale, squeeze the roll, lift head, chest, and shoulders up. Pull the belly in as you lift up through the torso. Inhale and lower. Hold the breath, press the low back down, lift the tip of the tail. Exhale, squeeze, roll, elbows lift up. Reach up, up, up through your legs. Make your legs 2 inches longer as you squeeze your roll. Inhale, lower down. Hold your breath, press the low back down, lift the tip of the tail. Exhale, squeeze, roll, come on up. Reach up through your legs. Now lift the tip of the tail again, increase the squeeze and pull the belly in. Inhale, lower, last one. Hold the breath, press the back down, lift the tip of the tail, exhale, squeeze, roll, lift head, chest, and shoulders up. Reach up, up, up through your leg bones, make your legs energetically 2 inches longer, pull your low belly in and down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, bend your knees, place your feet down on your mat. Arms at your sides. Inhale into your spot. Start moving the energy that we create through these postures into the area of your body that needs more attention today. Keeping your roll on, we're doing bridge with a roll. Keeping your arms at your sides, take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up. Keep your arms passive at your sides and really focusing on the spine, the hips, the pelvis. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, reach the tip of the tail towards your prop. Press into the feet, inhale, lift chest. Exhale, send the tip of the tail towards your roll. Inhale into your area. Exhale, curl tip of tail to the roll. See how your area responds. Inhale, expand and lift your chest. Exhale, press into the feet, lift the tip of the tail. Check in with your spot. Inhale into your area. Exhale, curl tip of tail up. Press feet down, see how it responds. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, lift tip of tail. Last breath here, inhale, lift chest. And exhale, lower just your upper back and pause. Pull the belly in, lower down the mid back. Pull the lower belly in, and then lower the lumbar spine, the sacrum, the hips, the buttocks. Go ahead and take your prop off from in between your thighs. Take your legs back up towards the ceiling for straddle, lifting through. Interlace hands behind your head. Let your legs open out like a straddle. Activate your feet again. Imagine you're pressing the balls of your feet into imaginary walls. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the tip of the tail, lift head, chest, and shoulders up, send your elbows straight through your thighs. Now reach out through your legs, draw the belly in. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. Inhale, just lower the tip of the tail. Exhale, curl tip of tail up. Send thighs out, flare your toes. Pull the belly in. Relax the pelvis, keep the head and shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale, press the low back down. Lift the tip of the tail up and reach out through your legs. Send your elbows through your thighs, draw your belly in. Inhale, soften the pelvis down, keep head and shoulders up. Exhale, press the low back down. Lift the tip of the tail up, reach out through your legs. Now send your elbows through your thighs. Imagine you're lifting and scooping the pelvis up to kiss the bottom ribs. Ooh. Inhale, soften down. Last one, press the low back down. Lift the tip of the tail. Exhale, reach out through the legs, belly in. Now lift the hip points up to your bottom ribs. Your bottom ribs squeeze down to your hip points. Inhale, lower head, chest, and shoulders. Hands to the outsides of your thighs. Exhale, close your legs. Woo. And bend your knees, set them down on your mat. Breathe into your spot. Exhale, roll to your side. And come up onto your hands and knees for some dolphins. Okay, so for dolphin, come down onto your forearms and hook onto the outer edge of your upper arms, right? Once your forearms, your elbows are in place, do not move your elbows. Just bring your forearms out parallel. Spread your fingers open well. Relax your neck. Press down into the forearms and feel the upper back start to lift and spread. Keep that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck toes under, lift the knees, and walk towards your head. Head stays off the ground in dolphin. Push the ground away, inhale. Exhale, relax your neck and jaw. Inhale, press the forearms down to lift the rib cage up. Exhale, pull with your low belly to send the hips back. Neck is soft. Inhale, push down. Exhale, relax the throat, the jaw, the eyes. 2 more breaths. Inhale, push the ground away. Feel your spine starting to lift away from the ground. Exhale, relax any tension that came into your neck from that. 1 more deep breath in. Use your legs as you exhale, pull back. Gently you lower the knees to the mat. Take 1 breath in embryo, which is child's pose with your palms face up by your heels. Come back onto your hands and knees. We're going to set up a second set of dolphins, this time with 1 leg up. So go ahead and find your elbow measurement. Bring your forearms parallel, palms spread wide open, right? The fingers spread wide open. Press down through the whole entire forearm, wrist, and palm and fingertips. Relax your neck. Inhale, push into the forearms, feel the upper back lifting and spreading. Exhale, tuck toes, lift the knees, walk the feet towards the head. Now bring the feet together at the back of your mat. Press the left heel down, inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dolphin. Exhale, press the right heel away. Relax your neck, inhale. Now exhale, floint the right foot and imagine you're being pulled back by the ball of your foot. Push into the forearms, inhale, lift ribs. Exhale, relax neck, jaw, throat. Push the ground away, inhale. Exhale, use your right leg and reach the right leg back. 1 more deep breath in.
Exhale, throw right leg down. Feet are together at the back of your space. Press right heel down. Inhale, left leg floats up. Exhale, reach back, push into the forearms. Use your core. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, relax neck, throat, jaw. Inhale, lift your rib cage away from the ground. Exhale, use your left leg to pull back, left side of the low belly. Inhale. Exhale, relax your neck. Last breath here, inhale into your spot. Exhale, float the left leg down, bend the knees, come back to embryo, palms face up, fire heels, forehead on the mat. Notice what's happening in your spot as you bring more and more attention to it. You place the hands under your shoulders, lift up. Let's come up to stand in horse stance. Twisting horse. So feet are out 45 degrees, knees are bent. Sit down as deeply as you can with your hands right up at the top of your hip creases. Let's take a deep breath in here. Exhale everything out. Stay empty, don't breathe in. Take your right shoulder towards your left knee. And then take 5 breaths here. Exhale, press the right hand against the right thigh. Inhale, telescope or lengthen your ribs. Exhale, draw belly back. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, take that right shoulder towards the left thigh or knee. One more breath. And exhale, come back up. Try to keep the knees bent. Stay in your horse. Crown of the head over the tail. Deep breath in. Exhale it all out. Now stay empty as you take your turn. Right, get that really nice deep stretch from the emptiness. And now take 5 breaths. Exhale, maybe sitting a little deeper in the hips. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, let go in your area. One more deep breath in. Exhale back to center, straighten the legs. Turn the toes forward, heels back, and fold. Just relax here. Gently shaking the head, yes and no. And when you're ready, start to come up, all the way up to stand. And step up to the top of your mat. We're going to start with some sun salutations with variations. Come to stand. Crown of the head over the center of the pelvis. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale, fold over the legs. Neck is soft and relaxed. Inhale, lunge, step the left foot back. Set the knee down and reach the arms up and over. Exhale, step back into your plank pose. Set your knees down. Come down to modified chaturanga. Shrug your shoulder blades down your back, lowering chest and belly at the same time. Bring your elbows about 6 inches forward of your shoulders. This is low cobra Forrest yoga version. Press the pubic bone down, draw the belly in. Inhale, lift the ribs up. Exhale, pull the ribs forward and lower down, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step the left foot forward. Reach the arms up. And exhale, step forward and fold. Push down, inhale, come up, reach arms up. Exhale, hands to heart, belly to spine. Second round, inhale, reach arms up. Exhale and fold. I'm going to do some variations here now. Inhale, step the left foot back. Keep the toes tucked under and the back knee lifted for 3 breaths. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, belly in. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can take your arms straight up and over. Exhale, push out through the back heel. 1 more breath. Exhale, lower the hands, step back, plank, and lower down. These can be up or down, your choice. Modified chaturanga. Bring your elbows forward of your shoulders. Press the pubic bone down. Inhale, pull the chest up. Pull the ribs forward, belly draws up and in, and traction yourself down. Downward dog. Lunge. Inhale, step the left foot up. Keep the right toes tucked under. You've got 3 breaths here. You can either stay with your hands on the ground or bring the arms overhead. It's not quite a crescent lunge, it's lower to the ground. And push the knee back, the heel back. Exhale, curl tailbones, sitting bones under. That might lift you up from the ground just a bit. 1 more breath. Exhale, lower the hands, step forward, and fold. Inhale, come up, reach the arms overhead. Really lift and drag the ribs up and away from your hips. Exhale, hands to heart. Reach the arms up, inhale. Pull the belly in, tuck tail and fold. Arrow lunge, inhale, step the left foot back. Lower the knee down and then untuck the back toes. Press into the top of the foot, lift the knee. Hands can stay down on the ground. Come onto the front thigh or reach arms overhead. 3 breaths. An arrow lunge, inhale. Exhale, tuck tailbone, sitting bones under. Inhale, telescope, lift your ribs. Exhale, tuck tail under, soften the shoulders. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, lower the knee, lower the hands. Step back, plank pose. And come down to your belly, knees up or down. Elbows forward. Low cobra with tractioning. Inhale. Exhale, pull the chest forward. Draw the belly in and feel yourself getting longer in your spine as you come down. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, arrow lunge, inhale. Set the right knee down. Untuck the back toes. Push into the top of the foot. And you can choose where to keep your torso, low to the ground, or bring it up overhead for 3 breaths. Exhale, tuck tailbone, sitting bones under. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Keep the belly drawing up and back. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Hands come down, step forward and fold. Relaxing the neck. Push down and inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause. Last round of suns. Inhale, reach arms up. And tuck tail, pull belly in, and exhale, fold. Lunge, heel to butt. Inhale, step the left foot back. Lower the knee down. And then come up onto your front thigh. Right forearm on the thigh, and the left knee. Take hold of the ankle for 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck tailbones, sitting bones under. Breathe into your spot. Inhale. Exhale, draw belly in. Tail under. 1 more breath. Exhale, release, step back, plank pose, and lower. Elbows forward, plug the pubic bone down. Inhale, lift and pull chest up. Keep pulling the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lunge, heel to butt. Inhale, left foot forward. Lower right knee down. Come up onto your left thigh for support. Bend your right knee. If you need extra padding, flip over your mat again. Push into left foot. Inhale, lift ribs. Exhale, tuck tail under. Knit the front ribs together. Inhale. Exhale, tuck tail under. Draw the front ribs together. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, release. Set your foot and hands down and step forward, fold. Relax the neck. Push down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Release your arms at your sides and breathe. Bring your attention back to your area. When you're ready, open your eyes. Coming into a 3 pose vignettes through Surya Namaskar B series. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, maybe even the toes touching and the heels apart, and stand in Tadasana. Press down through the soles of the feet, lift up through the crown. Feel all the muscles on your legs engaging as your feet firm down. Inhale here. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Bend the knees, sit back, chair pose. Exhale, reach arms up and overhead, tuck tail under. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, fold over your legs. Relax in the neck. Lift and lengthen halfway up, inhale. Exhale, step back, plank pose, and lower all the way down. Bring the legs together, interlace your hands into a fist. Start with your forehead down. Plug the pubic bone down. Inhale, lift torso and legs. Keep your gaze down at your mat. Exhale, shrug the knuckles down, releasing the back of your neck. Just let your head melt. Inhale. Exhale, reach back through the legs, firm the pubic bone down, and send the knuckles back to the heels. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, release and lower. Hands at your sides, downward facing dog. Warrior 2, inhale, step the left foot forward. And coming up into warrior two. Let's keep the arms relaxed for warrior two with shoulder shrugs. Just using your right glute, draw your right hip point down a little bit and lift the left one up. Right, just to even across the pelvis, and then relax the arms. Deep breath into your area. Hold your breath with your shoulders straight up, straight back. Now exhale, squeeze down. Relax the arms, inhale into your mid-back. Exhale, squeeze the mid-shoulder blade together. Like you're holding a pencil between your shoulder blades, tip of tail down, and shrug your pencil down your back. Relax your arms, inhale. Bend your elbows, exhale, squeeze elbow to elbow, find the bottom corner of the shoulder blade. Squeeze the bottom corner of the shoulder blade down, drag, and release. Second round, inhale. Hold the breath with the shoulders straight up, straight back. Squeeze, exhale, and lower. Relax, arms back to beginning. Inhale, mid-back. Exhale, squeeze the mid-shoulder blade together. Imagine you're carrying a pencil there. Squeeze it, tuck the tailbone under, and shrug shoulders down the back. Relax your arms, inhale. Exhale, bend elbows 90 degrees. Squeeze bottom tips of the shoulder blades together and in. Reach the tip of the tail down as you shrug bottom tip of shoulder blades down. Relax the arms, inhale them back up. Extended warrior variation. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm wraps behind the back for a half bind. Maybe you can find the top of your left thigh. Now relax your neck here, letting your left ear hang towards your left shoulder. Keep your left buttock in line with your left heel. Don't let it wing open to the side, but keep it tucked in line with your heel. And breathe, inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, relax your neck. Shrugging the right shoulder blade down the back. Inhale, push into the left foot. Exhale, shrug the left shoulder blade down. Make more space for your neck. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the top rim of the pelvis or the pubic bone. Bring the pubic bone up towards the navel. One more breath here. Now exhale, lower the left hand down to the ground. We're coming into an interlock warrior. Lower your left shoulder down as deeply as you can inside your left thigh and see if you can pick up your left hand. Maybe you'll find your right hand, but if not, just bring your hand to the outside of your hip. Now, did your left sit bone go way out of alignment with your left heel? If so, tuck that left butt cheek under so the left sitting bone and the left heel stay aligned. Relax the neck. This is more about first just aligning the hip to the heel, and then eventually slowly beginning to roll open the chest, turning the right shoulder up, and just allowing the neck to melt, head to hang off the end of the neck. Couple more breaths, push into the feet, inhale. And exhale, make sure you align the left sitting bone with the left heel. One more breath. Exhale, slowly unwind, step back to plank and lower. Take your time. Ooh. In Forrest Yoga, we stay in these shapes for a long time. Give yourself time to come out. Reach your legs back behind you. Take your hands in the non-habitual crossing into a fist, forehead on your mat. From the pubic bone down, inhale, lift legs and torso up. Exhale, tuck tail as you reach your knuckles and legs back, let your neck melt. Inhale. Exhale, engage the glutes, tuck the tail under. Very therapeutic for the back. One more. And exhale, lower. And bring your hands under your shoulders. Downward facing dog. Breathe into your spot. Warrior two, inhale. Right foot forward. Right foot forward, warrior two. Keep your arms at your sides relaxed for a second round of shoulder shrugs. Inhale. Hold the breath with the shoulders straight up. Straight back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, drag them down your back, milking out the tension. Relax the arms, inhale. Exhale, shoulder blades squeeze together. Imagine you're holding a pencil. Now tuck pubic bone up to navel, keep that squeeze and drag the shoulders down. Relax the arms, inhale. Then the elbows 90 degrees, exhale, bottom corner of shoulder blades, squeeze it in, pull it in, tuck the tail under, lift the pubic bone, and then drag down the back. Relax. Second round, inhale. Hold the breath of the shoulders straight up to the ears and straight back. Now keep that squeeze going, tuck pubic bone towards navel and exhale, drag down. Relax the arms, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the mid-shoulder blades together. Tuck pubic bone up towards the navel, and then drag the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, relax the arms. Then the elbows, exhale, squeeze the bottom tip, that little corner of the shoulder blade. Feel those muscles helping you draw that bottom corner of the shoulder blade in and together and squeeze it and drag it down. And release your arms. Inhale them back up. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh, left hand behind the back, extended warrior variation. Just take whatever bind is available and remember to keep that now we're on the right side. Right sitting bone aligned with right heel. Don't let your right hip just wing out to the side. Press your right forearm against your thigh. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, tuck, curl, pubic bone up towards the navel. Staying long in the low back, relax the neck. Use the right glute to keep you aligned. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl pubic bone towards navel. Check out your spot. Inhale into it. Exhale, shrug both shoulder blades down the back. Next time you exhale, slowly lower your right hand down to the ground. We're moving into interlock warrior, which is a full bind, or as close as you can get to it. Bend your right knee, get your right shoulder deep to the inside of the right thigh, bend the elbow. Now, most likely your right hip swung out to the side. So tuck the right buttock in, aligning the right sit bone with the right heel. Inhale, start to turn open your chest. The chest opens, not the hips. Exhale, relax the neck. Push into the feet. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, curl pubic bone towards navel. Relax the neck. Push into the feet. Inhale. Exhale, soften into your spot. Hold yourself up here with your strong legs. 2 more breaths. Inhale, push down. Exhale, keep that right sit bone in line with the right heel. Find the right glute. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly unwind. Step back to plank pose and lower to the belly. Take your time coming out. Once you're down, squeeze Squeeze your legs together, interlace your hands into a fist behind your back. Firm the pubic bone down. Inhale, lift chest and legs. Exhale, relax the neck. Press the pubic bone into the mat as you stretch your knuckles back. Inhale. Exhale, from the pubic bone down and lift the legs from the glutes. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lower. Whew. Hands under shoulders, downward facing dog. Breathe into your spot. Inhale, step the left foot forward to the top of your mat. Keep your right heel off the ground and come on up. Reach the arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, curl the tip of the tail down to the mat. Feel that right glute engage. And have a gentle bend in your back knee. Inhale, push into the left foot, lift the chest. Exhale, curl pubic bone up towards the navel. Inhale into your area. Exhale, how does this area play a role in this pose? Check it out for 2 more breaths, focusing on your spot. Next time you exhale, bring your hands down to the ground for standing vertical splits. Lift the right leg up. Now keep the right foot flexed, the heels squared. See if you can bring your fingertips in line with your left toes. Doesn't matter how high you lift the right leg. Be more interested in keeping the hips squared. See if you can find the top of that right glute and use that muscle to lift your leg rather than opening your hip. Exhale, draw the belly button up and in, fold more deeply over your left leg. Keep focusing on the right glute to help you lift the leg, keeping the hips square. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, pull the belly up and in. Exhale, step right foot back for pyramid. Both legs stay straight. If you need blocks, or if you're not yet reaching the floor, place your hands on your shin instead. If you're on the ground and using your hands, inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale and fold. Relax the neck. Be active with your feet here. Really spread the ball of your left foot and press the whole ball of your left foot into the ground. Inhale. Exhale and soften the neck, back of your body. And one more deep breath here. Exhale, step back and lower through chaturanga all the way to the belly. One more time, reach back, interlace fingers. This time use your non-habitual grip. Legs together like one leg, forehead on your mat. Firm the pubic bone down. Take a deep breath in and lift up. Exhale, curl tailbone under you. Find those glutes in the lower back. Neck is relaxed, knuckles reach towards the heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl tip of tail under, draw low belly up and in. Inhale, press into the pubic bone. And exhale, lower hands under shoulders, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward. Let's come up, keeping the back heel lifted. Arms are overhead. Exhale, curl tailbone under. There might be a slight bend in the back of the left knee as you do that. Inhale, lift the ribs. Exhale, root tip of tail down. Lift the pubic bone up towards the navel. Check out your area. See how it's doing. If you lost connection to that area, if you were letting other aspects of the practice matter more, bring your attention back to that spot as the central focus of the practice. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat for vertical splits. Lift the left leg up and back. Keep the hips square. See if you can line up your fingertips with your right toes. Relax the neck. Flex the left foot. And try to use the left glute. See if you can find the left glute to lift the leg rather than opening your hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the belly up and in to fold over your right leg a little more. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, relax your spot. See if that frees up any energy that you can bring to the lift of your left leg. Inhale into your area. Exhale, lift the left leg. And exhale, slowly set the left foot down for pyramid pose. Have your feet a comfortable distance apart, both legs straight. If your fingertips are getting a little tired of being on the floor, you can make fists. That's a nice variation. Inhale, lengthen the chest away from the hips. Exhale and fold. Now flare open the right toes and press the whole ball of the right foot down from the outer edge to the pinky toe side of your foot. Doesn't have to be a lot of pressure. But as you make contact with that wide part of the foot, probably begin to feel different aspects in the back of your leg. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, flare the right toes open and firm the whole ball of your right foot into your mat. Exhale, soften from the right hip to the crown of your head. Exhale, step back to plank and lower down. Bring your legs together like one leg. Interlace your hands into a fist. Start with your forehead down. Plug your pubic bone into the mat. Reach your knuckles to your heels just before you even begin. Reach them back and down. Plug the pubic bone in and inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch knuckles to heels. Soften your forehead down to your mat. Find the top of the glute and inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, reach the legs back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands by your shoulders. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. We're coming right up into triangle. So have a heel to arch alignment, but a shorter stance than if you were in warrior 2. Right? So left toes face forward, heel lines up at the back of the right arch. With your hands on your hips, just give yourself a little opening here, right? Kind of turning the whole body towards the long end of your mat. Plug the ball of your left foot in, especially as you turn the torso, and then inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, draw the left hip back, reach the left fingertips forward. I'm coming into triangle Trikonasana. Left hand can come to the shin, right arm reaches up, relax the neck, Forrest yoga style. So when you relax the neck, you've got to tap into your core even more. Lift pubic bone towards navel. Try to align the right shoulder over the left and breathe. Soften the right side of the neck. Trust that your strong core can hold you up. So scoop pubic bone to navel as you let go. Exhale, lift the pubic bone up towards the navel center. Spread the ball of the left foot into the mat. Bring your right hand to your hip. Take a look down at your left big toe. We're setting up half moon pose. We start with a deep breath in, bend the knee. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot, set your left hand down, lift the right leg up. Press into the sole of your left foot, stack the right hip over the left. Be more interested in the hips than in the shoulders. So keep your gaze soft, and you can even try to practice this with a relaxed neck, which adds a whole new layer of complexity. Now, press your right inner ankle down onto something imaginary. Feel your right outer hip light up. You can take the right arm up if you like. Keep focusing on the right inner ankle, pressing into something imaginary. Feel how that engages the right outer hip and the glute. One more deep breath. Then left knee, exhale, see if you can step back into warrior 2. And once you're upright in warrior 2, give your torso another little sort of adjust to the open line of your mat. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace fingers to the webbing. Inhale, open up your chest. Moving into ostrich, exhale, come right in the center. Now this time your hips are going to swing back, your sitting bones are going to swing back. Try to bring the center of the crown directly forward. And then re-bend the left knee. Keep pressing the left hip open, relaxing the neck. Exhale, tuck pubic bone up towards the navel. Inhale into your spot. So relax your neck. Reach your knuckles up towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, pick your torso up. Release your arms, exhale, plank pose. And lower. Ooh. Ooh. Legs back together like one leg. Interlace your fingers into a fist. Bring the forehead down. Press the pubic bone into your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. On the top of the buttock. And inhale, lift the legs from your glutes. Exhale, squeeze your legs together and lengthen them back. Hug the inner edges of your big toes together. One more breath. Hug the big toes together and inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, lower. Whew. Hands at your shoulders. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward for triangle. We got that heel to arch alignment going. Shorter stance than you would if you were in warrior two. Right heel lines up with the center of the left arch. And with your hands on your hips, give yourself a little turn here, all right, to turn your torso already to the open side of your mat. Then reach the arms out, take a deep breath in. Exhale, scoop pubic bone to navel, and start to reach your right hip back. Reach the right arm forward. Keep lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Right hand comes to the shin. Left arm up. And as you start to turn your chest, also lift the pubic bone towards the navel. Really plugging in your lower half. Spread the ball of your right foot and make sure that you're pressing evenly into the right inner edge as you are to the right outer edge. Exhale, curl the pubic bone up towards the navel. Really plug that right leg in. Exhale, bring your left hand to your hip, start to bend your knee, moving towards half moon. Inhale. And exhale, right hand down, left leg comes up. Now be more interested in the hips rather than the shoulders and the whole looking up part. Flex your left foot and then put inner ankle down towards the floor, like you're trying to push your inner ankle into something. Once you have that much strength and engagement in your legs, then maybe you start to turn the chest. Maybe you can do this with a relaxed neck. Keep your focus on that left inner ankle to plug the whole shape in. Take one more breath. Exhale, firm left inner ankle towards the ground. And feel that left outer hip and low back working. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can, glide back to warrior two without falling out of it like I just did. And then find your stance. Interlace your hands behind your back using your non-habitual crossing and turn your torso open to the long edge of your mat. You're already going to feel the right side of the pelvis and hip. If there's anything holding there, you might feel that right knee wanting to turn in. So scoop the pubic bone up to the navel, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, bring your chest right through the center. Your sitting bones will go back, your butt will go back. Bring the chest down, relax the neck. Once you're in the shape, exhale, root the tailbone and the sitting bones down, shrug the shoulders together, reach the knuckles up. So get into the shape first, then engage down through the sitting bones and the tailbone. Find the strength of your low back and core to allow you to be held up like this. You can start to lower the torso down as you find your connection to your core. Maybe even bending the right knee a little bit more deeply as you find that strength. Let's release the hands this time and walk around to the front of your mat. Step back to plank and lower to the belly. Legs together, arms back behind you. Squeeze the legs, plug the pubic bone in, reach the knuckles to the heels, and inhale, lift up. And so shrug the knuckles, shrug the shoulder blades down the back. Hug the inside of your big toes together. Inhale, lift the legs up from the glutes. Exhale, keep the toes firming together, just that little tiny corner of the inner big toe. One more breath, lift the legs up. Exhale, lower. Hands at the shoulders, downward dog. Hey. Press the legs back. Breathe into your area, reconnect. Let's inhale, step left foot to the top of your mat. And come up. Keep the right heel off the ground. And bring the hands onto the hips and bend pretty deeply into the back knee, just sort of hovering the back knee off the ground. And then reaching the arms up. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck tailbone under. Should you feel like a nice stretch in the front of the right thigh and quad. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the pubic bone up towards the belly button. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, soften your area. 2 more breaths, focusing on your spot. Then exhale, gently bring your right knee down to the ground. And then back up so that you have a 90-degree bend in both legs. Right knee is down, left knee is bent 90 degrees. Left hand on your hip. We're coming into twisting lunge here. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over. It's super long on that right side. Lift your right rib cage as high up from your right hip as you can. And keep all that length. Exhale, hook the right elbow over the left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand and cover it with the heel of your left hand. Push into your left foot. Inhale, pull the chest through the arms. Exhale, relax the neck, right ear to right shoulder. Press into your left foot, engage the left glute. Inhale. Exhale, soften your neck. Inhale, lengthen your ribs away from your hips. Exhale, draw belly in as you twist. Inhale. Exhale, shrug the shoulders down the back and pull the belly in for support. Now inhale. On your exhale, we're going to experiment with scissors or Ekapada Bakasana version B. So, and let your arms go, or let your hands go. Imagine you're pressing your hands against a wall. Now just trust me on this. Start to tip over, bring your hands to the mat. Your left thigh is still on your right upper arm. Now I'm sweaty and I'm not going to be able to lift my knees up. But if I were not sweaty, I might be able to get my feet off the floor. So maybe you can just experiment, reach the heart forward. And then exhale, come out, come back to your lunge shape. And exhale, plank pose. Lower down to the belly. Reach your legs back. We're going to do slightly different back bend than we've been doing. Open your arms up to a 90-degree shape like goalposts. And then take your legs as wide as your mat. Bend your knees, flex your feet to the ceiling, plug your pubic bone down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lift the thighs, the torso up like you're skydiving, right? This position is skydiver. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plug the pubic bone down and lift the glutes, lift the thighs up from the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, plug the pubic bone down, feel the top of the glute engaged to lift the legs. One more breath. And exhale, lower. Downward facing dog. Last side. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Keep your left heel off the ground, lift your torso up. Bend your back knee a whole lot. Scoop the tailbone forward and reach the arms overhead. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck tailbone, sitting bones down. Getting a nice stretch in the left hip flexor. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, tuck tailbone, sitting bones down. Inhale into your spot and take 2 more breaths, concentrating on your area. Next time you exhale, set your left knee down and back up a bit so that both legs are bent at 90 degrees. Right knee stacks up over right ankle, left hip over left knee. Right hand on your hip, inhale, left arm up. And get as long as you can on that left side. Lift the left ribs up and away from the left hip, get more and more spacious. Press into the right foot as you lift the left arm up, and then keep that length. Exhale, turn into it. Hook your left elbow over your right thigh. Make a fist with your right hand, put your left hand on top of it. Your right hand on top of your left. Push into your right foot and inhale, pull your chest through your arms. Exhale, soften your neck. Press into the right foot, inhale, feed the chest through the arms. Exhale, relax the neck, shrug the right shoulder blade down the back. Firm the right glute in to keep the right sit bone in line with the right heel. Want to let that right hip just wing out to the side. 2 more breaths. As you exhale, stay deep in your twist and just set your hands close to the ground. Maybe you're like 5, 6, 10 inches away. And then just trust that you can fall onto your hands, keeping the thigh on the arm. Well, this side I seem to be able to do it. Maybe you can pick your feet off the ground and then scissor open through the legs. Play with it. If you're sweaty, it might be challenging. You might need to wipe off your upper arm. And then just go ahead and come out of that back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Fold them over your legs. Bring your big toes to touch and separate your heels. Inhale, reach the chest forward, lengthening. Exhale and fold. And bend your knees, reach back for your heels, come up to chair. Exhale, curl the tailbone under and lift the pubic bone up towards the navel. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands at the heart center. Tadasana. Breathe. All right, let's come down onto our mats, finishing up. We're going to take an inversion, shoulder stand. If you have a neck injury, you will do bridge instead. If your neck is healthy, you can come into shoulder stand. Come onto your back with your knees bent, feet on the mat. Arms are by your sides with the palms facing down. Now push your arms down and feel how that starts to lift your chest up, right? The rib cage kind of floats up and away from the ground. So you want to keep this energy of the upper arms pushing down. Take a deep breath in. Push the arms down, exhale, lift the hips up and overhead and bring your hands onto your low back. Scoot your elbows in, your shoulders in. Place your hands on your low back, and with an inhale, lift the legs up. Coming into shoulder stand, walk your hands as far down as you can. The chest and legs up. Keep your gaze directly forward. Do not look to the sides or move your head once you are in shoulder stand. Try to find your ankles over your hips, over your shoulders. Exhale, take the right leg forward, the left leg back. You can take a little helicopter here, taking the right leg back and the left leg forward. And helicopter in the opposite direction. Do that a few times. And eventually make your way back up to shoulder stand. And press the back of your head lightly into your mat to engage the muscles in the back of your neck. And exhale, begin to take your legs back behind you. Slowly come out. Move your arms out from underneath you and slowly lower your back down. Now once your whole back is down, grab onto your shins or ankles or whatever you can hold on to for a forward fold from the back. Pull your legs towards your chest. See if you can keep your pelvis on the ground. Try to keep the back rim of the sacrum on the ground, tailbone can lift, and then pull your legs towards your chest. But keep pressing the back of the sacrum down, the back of the head down, and at the same time pulling the legs towards the chest. Feet are flexed, reach the heels away. So you're doing two opposing actions here. You're trying to press your tailbone down towards the mat. At the same time, you're trying to pull the legs towards the chest. Back of head presses down. And exhale, release. Bend your knees. Bring your feet down. And settle into Shavasana. Extend your legs. Wiggle your body around until you find stillness. And close your eyes and breathe. Inhale into your area, the spot you chose to focus your practice on today. Just notice what happens to things when you pay attention to them. It doesn't always mean that there's a shift right away. You might start to feel a greater connection. You might start to notice energy moving where before it was blocked or numb. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Gently bend your knees, bringing your feet to your mat. Press into your feet and draw your knees to your chest. Hug yourself around your shins. Rock gently side to side. And when you're ready, roll to whichever side your body's called to today. And then press yourself up, coming to your tall, cross-legged seat with the eyes closed. And sit up well. Bring your attention back to your spot. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. And softly bow the forehead to the fingertips to seal in the practice. Namaste. Oh. All right, everyone. It's weird. It's not letting me end the class. End class. Huh. All right. I'm going to try to end the class. The Moxie button's not letting me do it. I'm just going to refresh the page, and that might send us away from each other. So bye, everyone. I'm not sure what's going on with the platform. I'm going to hit refresh, and maybe you'll be back here when I come.